Thanks for spending time with us.
What episode are we on?
5?
And today is Sunday,
18th.
October 18th. Moving right along.
Yes.
Woohoo. So what's been going on?
Oh yeah, what's been going on?
Not much.
My air conditioner broke.
Oh, man.
I broke a tooth.
Just gonna put it out there. Air conditioner broke.
I voted for the first time. And I brought my husband this.
First time, that's great.
First time. Yeah, I'm
That
almost
was great.
40.
Never too late.
Never
No.
too late to start. At least you
Never
went.
too
At
late.
least you went.
And if you, I would say if you, it doesn't matter who you vote for, but if you don't vote, you lose your right to complain.
It's true.
Because
Yeah.
everyone's vote counts.
It took us 50 minutes to get through the line, but
That's not too bad.
no, it's not. I brought
Not too
my
bad.
crocheting and someone called it knitting.
Oh, that's
That happens.
I took my
usually it's the
knitting.
opposite, right?
Yes, that's why I thought it was so funny.
I took my knitting and someone called it knitting.
I'm voting
that's good.
today, so
Yay.
we're fortunate in Texas to have early voting, and for almost 3 weeks this year, they or this election, I should say, they extended it because of COVID, and our polls are open 7 days a week, which I think
Yeah,
there's
that's
no
pretty
excuse
cool.
not to vote. So
Yeah, that is pretty cool.
no excuse. And then we had, of course, absentee and mail-in and all that kind of stuff.
Sure,
that you could do.
sure.
So, yep. So.
We have our family on Life 360, so it's an app, and
Yep.
my sister and her husband are on there, I'm on there, and my mom and my dad. So, just to see where people are. I think my mom and dad like to see where we are more than we like to see where they are, but that's fine. So my mom was doing something, and she got a text from my dad that said, in line, looks like I've got, I don't remember what she said, like 50 people or 70 people in front of me, whatever. I think it's going to be a while. So he's just texting her to let her know he's going to be a while. My mother's not an American citizen. She's a German citizen, even though she's been in the United States for like 40 years. But she can't vote, which is the purpose of him going to vote and not her, in case you're wondering. And so my mom comes out from the back room. She checks her text message, and it's like 20 or 30 minutes after my dad had sent the text message. And so she pulls up 360 to see where he is, if he's still, at the library in line, like, about where he is, whatever. So she pulls it up, and there's my dad at one little spot, and probably about 20 people behind him around the corner is my brother-in-law.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah. She goes, there was Jim. He was just right behind Dad. I'm surprised they probably weren't talking, they're probably talking across the way, type of thing. So I thought that was kind
That
of
is
cool.
funny.
Yeah, it was funny. They didn't plan it or anything. It just so happened that way. So I thought that was funny.
That's funny.
It's really funny.
Yeah.
And how was you started a new job?
I started my new
week,
job this
so
week,
exciting.
so yeah, it was good, all good. I'm very pleased with the company and what they offer their employees, and even more stuff than I thought I was getting. So it's all been good. It's a little challenging for me because I'm in outside sales, so I'm used to being out and about all day long, and I had to sit at a computer for 8 hours.
She had to
with
slum it with us.
meeting
at home.
after meeting.
Yeah.
It was a little hard for me, but I got through the week. And then my parents live with me as well, and they were in Florida for 5 days. And so the first couple days was challenging because I have 3 dogs, and keeping the dogs quiet. I had to lock them out of the room, then I had to lock them out of the upper level where my office is because we have people moving in next door, and then 2 doors down they just moved in a week ago, and they have 3 dogs, and so it was just like the commotion and the barking, and I was constantly apologizing. So I felt bad, but it was funny because I think on like Tuesday, my last call, which was like at 4 o'clock or whatever, and the guy's like, he was so funny, he's like, hold on, I'll turn my video on, and I gotta put a collared shirt on. I'm like, you don't need a collared shirt for me. And he's laughing, he gets on, and he had a t-shirt, and they had like a flannel shirt that was collared on over it. Then he says, well, I just keep collared shirts on my chair, and whoever I'm talking to, depending on their level, I switch them out. And he pulls out, he's got like his flannel shirt that he had on, and then he had like just a normal shirt, like golf shirt with a collar, and then he had like his dress shirt. He goes, this is for the executive. I was cracking up. I'm like, that's hilarious. And then his dog, he had a puppy, and his dog, I kept hearing this squeaky toy, and I'm like, okay, I feel much better now.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, it was all good. So, I just, I broke my tooth on Monday night, so I was kind of frantic because I didn't have time to take off to go to the dentist, and I'm in between insurances and trying to find out my COBRA information and all that. But my dentist was so great. She got me in Thursday morning at 7:30, and she didn't charge me, and she patched up the tooth for now, and I'm going to need to have a crown, but it can wait now.
That's
so,
nice.
Yeah,
That's
she was
good.
so accommodating. So,
Yeah, that
so
is
I'm going to
nice.
knit her some fingerless gloves because she's a runner, and I thought, well, she might like some fingerless
Oh,
gloves.
that'll be very
in the
nice.
winter. So,
Very nice.
yeah. So, anyhow, that's about
Okay.
it.
What are we wearing?
Oh, this is my Inara wrap by O'Brien.
Amba.
Amba
O'Brien.
Mm-hmm.
My mom
Pretty.
gave me this gift for Christmas a couple of years ago, and I actually did it.
Is she from Australia?
I don't know.
New Zealand or
Possibly.
something? For some reason. I thought she
This was a Craftsier blueprint kit.
So if you want me
And
to-
it's kind of amazing that I actually wove in all my ends.
Oh
'Cause
my
there was a lot. It
goodness.
took me a long time to
That is
give in
amazing.
all my ends, but this was a very fun project.
I have
So
a yarn
pretty.
kit for this in beautiful purples and pinks that Darlene bought me probably about 3 or 4 years ago, and I've never knit it, but I've always wanted to. Now you make me want to pull it out.
Yes.
And, add
Yeah.
to my
Growing
7 million
pile.
whips.
Another cast on, just what we all need.
Yeah, just another cast on. I'm telling you, I'm a little bit overwhelmed these last couple weeks,
Same
but
here.
whatever.
Yep.
So I am wearing Hohi's lounging top. It's a couple years old. The pattern, and forever.
I like
I
the,
like
the
it.
detail here,
Yeah, so it just
the pearl stitches. On
this is a Madeline Tosh work sock, which they don't make anymore. I wish they would. It's a score
Oh.
weight, but the colorway is horn, and they have this colorway in like DK and fingering, whatever. They just don't have it in this work sock.
Nice and
anymore.
neutral.
It is. I love it. It's got these pops of burnt orange, which is clearly why I bought
Yes.
it. Clearly why I bought it, but.
the, nice. And I'm wearing the Akimba shawl by Stephen West, and this was actually I think the first shawl I ever knit. And I got the yarn down when we were down in Houston at our first Stitch and Bitch retreat that we kind of had.
Oh, at
Yeah,
Jill's.
at a yarn shop down in Houston that I think has since closed down, unfortunately. But
Did you find that you needed more yarn for these? Because I know when I made mine, I ran out of yarn on it.
I didn't.
You didn't?
No, I
Okay,
had
that's
one
good.
skein of each color. I don't remember
That's
the yarn.
good.
I don't remember.
That's
It was
great.
before. I don't even think I've logged this in Ravelry because I think it was before I was putting
Which
projects
means I
in.
won't have a link to it.
If I did, I will link it. But I kind of think I wasn't logging projects at that time. It was good. But anyway, it was a fun little knit and a good introduction to shawl knitting.
Mhm.
So it's a good. I recommend the pattern. Again, Akimba by Stephen West. If you haven't knit a shawl or you're afraid of lace or whatever, it's just like a chevron pattern on this part.
Very nice.
Super easy. Good to get used to this type of top-down construction and increases and stuff along the spine. And
Super cute.
yeah, I like it.
So it looks great with that shirt.
Thank you. Thank you. And I have lime green. I should have worn my cowboy boots. I have lime green cowboy boots that match.
Oh, you should have.
I know. Well, it's gonna be 90 today, so
Yeah.
oh well.
I know. I brought a T-shirt, to buy the sweater, because it's kind of warm. Even if it is sleeveless, it's a warm sweater.
It's
so.
warm.
Yeah, it is. So.
True. All right, finished objects.
I have one, but I don't have it to show. So I
Okay.
have texted the girls for Melissa to give our amazing editor, who happens to be
She's sitting right
She's
over
not
here.
even
she's,
paying attention.
she's not even paying attention to us, which is fine. But I'm hoping she will insert them. But it is my Hohi hipster. Yeah, the hipster. It's in the mail. It's off to a friend, so I don't have it to show, but I have pictures, so she'll insert the
It's
pictures.
beautiful.
So I enjoyed finishing it. I blocked it and everything, and it was a lot of fun.
Nice. Melissa?
I made a dishcloth,
Ooh, nice.
and I didn't knit it. I crocheted it. And
Was this
I'm
your
not a
first
crocheter.
time crocheting?
Or I crocheted a little bit when I was a kid,
Okay.
but not a whole lot. I kind of just thought that it was. I kind of gave up on it
I like the
because it wasn't
colors.
very good. It's a peaches and cream stripey.
Oh, it's
They're
really
stripey.
cute.
I got it at Walmart. So one of the times that I wanted to crochet, I bought this big book of dishcloths.
Oh, neat.
And then, so this was, I don't think I should cover up the pattern, but this was the very first one right here. So I'm on an adventure. I'm determined to learn.
She's gonna be an amazing hooker.
Yes, I'm super excited. And yeah, so that's my little FO.
I know you have
I
some.
have a couple. I did a pair of socks. I think I showed this to that I had cranked last time. I don't recall the yarn, but anyway, I put the heels and toes in.
It's
I
really
kind of just
soft.
did contrasting.
It's a twisted rib on the top.
Yes, I think I did a 2x2. Normally I do 1x1. I did 2x2 just to mix it up, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm just getting rid of scraps for the heels and toes. I think this was a mini skein from an advent or something, and this was just leftover from a baby sweater I had
I have a
done.
huge bucket full of yarn if you ever need.
Oh, really?
Yeah, huge bucket. Full of scraps.
Imagine that. You with the bucket.
Me with a bucket of yarn.
Yeah. And then I have one other finished object, which is
Oh my gosh, she's not going home with this sweater. I'm gonna wear it
I haven't
home.
blocked it
It
yet.
doesn't
It's
matter
gonna
how
take forever to
hot
dry.
it is right now.
But it's the
Beautiful.
super
It
simple
feels so-
summer sweater by Hokie Locatelli.
I went online to buy this yarn and they don't have this brown anymore. Thank God,
Oh, they
because
don't?
my account might
Such a pretty
be
color.
overdrawn with my air conditioning woes.
It's
so.
the Wildwood by Chasing Wildwood colorway by Chasing Rabbits.
It looks so great.
Yeah.
Honestly, this
You can't see
you
the
just
striping
can't.
on it either.
You can't see the amazing blue in here. It's just hard to get the exact coloring, but it is
Yeah.
such an amazing.
Yeah, it's coming across
sweater.
as gray on
It
mine,
is
but it's
coming
actually
a
a
little-
bluish, a pale blue color.
Yeah.
Really
Maybe if I
pretty.
go farther back.
And I really like the detail on the sweater of well, I guess coming down, it's the end. You do a couple rows of stockinette after the rib, and then you bind off, and it causes the edge to roll up, and then you do the opposite, so you're starting with a couple rows of stockinette on the neckline, and it just causes the neck to roll a little bit. And I just love the way that looks.
Yeah, that's a
Kind
really
of gives it a
neat
little
detail.
finishing, detail. I really like it.
It's beautiful.
So anxious for it to get a little cooler here so I can wear it.
Yes.
Going into the wrong bag.
Yeah.
Your
So-
baskets look so alike. I mean, I don't blame you for mixing them up.
These little baskets down here.
And then I also finished some ornaments. I made some ornaments for the Savvy Skeins, which is a local dyer here in Texas. And
We can have Audrey
she,
put them in.
yeah, so I'll have Audrey insert some pictures, but I don't have the ornaments because she had a trunk show yesterday. Let's see, there's one of them. And there's another one that was beaded. I'm getting a little bit of a glare. I don't know if you can see that. Maybe. I don't know. And then there's the third one that was beaded that I did. So we'll have Audrey
Great.
insert the pictures.
Yeah,
Um,
insert.
But she did a really cute thing for her Advent set, and I think she still has them available on her shop online, and she's been doing some trunk shows in Texas if you're local. Kind of reminds me of almost like cupcakes. So this is the packaging. And this was the small set, and you get in this cute little box a set of 4. You get the ornament shell, and then the yarns inside. And you could get all green or all red or mix. I got a mix. And then the large set is a bunch of different colors. So
I think there's 12 in the
12 in the
set.
large set, yeah.
The large set has
That would be
20.
really cute for Christmas gifts, just to,
Yes.
instead of a bow or something, to put one of those ornaments on it. It would be
Yeah.
really adorable.
Really cute. And I did, so the 3 I knit out of the 20 gram skein, I only used about 10 grams per ornament. So you could
Are
actually
these
get
20?
2.
That's what's in here, 20?
Yes, they're 20 grams.
I probably made
So-
those.
Yeah, Melissa on the skeins up for dying. So anyway, I just thought that was a super cute, other than just getting your normal mini skeins wrapped up. But
Sure.
I thought it was a really cute presentation and very creative.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Um,
And the
and
Really
ornaments.
smart.
Mhm.
Yeah, so anyway, that's all.
Whips. Let's see here. I think maybe we should share our Stephen West
Oh, okay.
last, maybe?
That's all I
don't
got.
want to spoil. I mean, okay, so I guess we're going to show them, but
I'm
Be
going to show
warned.
mine because it's almost the only thing that I've worked on
Okay.
because it's so
I
much.
just started Clue too,
okay,
so.
so if you don't want to see the clues, we're warning you
Yeah.
Turn
that
away.
it's coming up. But let me show you. I worked a little bit on my Hohi Elton cardigan.
Oh, you should be getting done
Yes.
soon, right?
I should, yeah, I would, like a normal person would be, but I don't know why I'm not quite there yet, but I got the sleeves done.
Cute.
I have to finish the bottom of this, and then I can pick up for the button band,
Button
and then do the
band.
neck. And I think my sleeves are a little bit uneven. I think I did ribbing them too long on one of them, so I have to like rib it back and fix it. But
Oh,
it's like a little bit longer or something.
maybe not. It looks
Maybe
exactly
not.
perfect.
Okay.
It's
So maybe I
okay.
don't have to rip it out. But
I don't
this
think
is-
it's noticeable if it's a row off.
yeah, I did not switch skeins
Look who's
every
talking. Just
row.
row off on your socks.
I know, I'm such a perfectionist. Except for other people's stuff. I'm like, oh, just leave it, nobody
And
knows.
she's like, oh, you're just a row off. But we were at this lake house retreat back in July, and she finished this pair of socks, and she was a row off on the toes. And she could tell, she was like, this toe has a row more than this toe. And we're like, really? Really? She ended up ripping it out and fixing it.
I didn't that weekend. I said, oh yeah, you guys are right.
Yeah, and then she went home and fixed it.
I went home, I'm like, I'll never wear them. So I ripped it out. I'm like, oh, they're fixed.
Sorry, I just had to call her out as she made that
Yes.
comment.
That was funny. I deserved it.
This is fun. I think it'll fit nice. It's really nice and lightweight with the mohair held
Yes.
together. And I did use Suburban Stitcher yarn. I had 2 skeins of the sock weight and 1 skein of the mohair lace weight.
In the color antique.
Yes, and I was worried I was going to run out of the antique, but it ended up turning out okay. I need this in a size medium.
Yeah.
So,
Looks great.
yeah, I don't know what buttons I'm going to put on it yet, but we'll see.
So pretty.
I have my Hohi knit along, which I really haven't worked that much on. This is the staple linen top. The last time I showed this a couple weeks ago, I had just joined in the round, and I have maybe an inch done. So I know that's,
is better than nothing.
I mean, an inch
I
is
didn't
an
cast
inch.
mine on,
So, so I mean, really, it doesn't look that's the back. It doesn't look any different than it did before. It just has a little bit more
grown.
after the.
Yeah.
But the majority of my time has been spent on the mystery cow.
Mm-hmm.
I also have a test knit that I'm doing, which I can't show. So that's knitting that you don't see, but.
I don't have any whips other than my Stephen West cow, which I was not doing. I think last podcast I said I was not
she
doing
said
it.
not doing-
putting that pressure
she's-
on myself.
And she's
because-
not into slip stitches because she just
Yep.
finished that night shift.
New
Yep,
job.
and my job starting, I was like, no. Well, after I dropped my parents off at the airport last Thursday,
Thursday or Friday.
I think it was Friday. Yeah, I can't remember. They had a very early flight. I mean, we had to get up at, I think, 4:15 or something. I had to drop them off at 5 o'clock. It was very, very early. And I get home, and I stopped, I don't know why, I stopped and got a donut of all things. And to me, eating a donut and Diet Coke, and I start getting these frantic text messages to our group text. It was
me.
Carrie, and she's like, I don't know about this yarn, and da, da, da. And she was like, I need more green yarn because my yarn's not coming until Tuesday that I ordered. And it was just like these frantic little one-line messages.
I was freaking out. I was absolutely freaking out. So on Wednesday, before the clue comes out, I decide to swatch. I never swatch.
I didn't swatch.
Ever. So I swatch, and clearly there's not enough contrast. I mean, I've got these, this variegated yarn that's like grays, burnt oranges, and browns, mixed with a solid gray, a solid burnt orange, and a solid brown, and it just wasn't enough contrast.
But it's so funny, and this is a good lesson for why you should swatch, because we all 3 of us, right, we loved that yarn together.
Holding it together.
And in skein, it looked like there was enough contrast, and
It
it was
did.
going to be so beautiful.
And as soon as I swatched it, I was like, oh, I don't know. I don't want. First of all, this isn't a small project, so I don't want to.
5 skeins.
5
Yeah.
skeins. I don't want to knit up 5 skeins of yarn and then hate it.
Yeah.
So, but at the same time, you don't want to go and invest another $200 on 5 skeins or whatever.
Yeah.
So I started grabbing some other yarns and everything, and then I ended up buying this green that I thought I had a red, a burnt orange, a green with
It was kind of like an olive green or avocado.
yeah, it was called
Yeah.
Joshua Tree, and it's
Pretty
what I'm making my test knit with. So my test knit's in this lace weight, and I'm using it for my test knit. So I was using that skein for like contrast, and I thought, I just need to buy one in sock weight. So I get one in sock weight. I pay for expedited shipping, but see, it doesn't ship until Thursday. I thought I would get them to ship it on Wednesday. It doesn't ship till Thursday. Monday's a holiday, so it shows up that it's not showing up until Tuesday. And I'm like, I can't wait until Tuesday to start. I'll be so far behind. So I ended up going through the frantic text messages in the morning. At first I was going to meet her. We were going to meet halfway. I was going to get one of her greens. And then,
yeah. So I'm pulling I'm in my yarn closet and I'm looking at all my greens. I'm like, okay, I'll just grab the whole bin of greens out and I'll meet her and she can pick what she wants. And then I'm like, oh, but what about this? And then I start pulling. And next thing I know, I have all my yarns for my shawl. And I'm like,
she's like,
wait, I'm not doing this. And then the yarn was so compelling that I thought, I have to do this because it literally, the set
just
of
talk to
colors
her.
just
It
kinda
just
jumped
talked to
out
her.
at me.
Yeah.
I was like, well, crap, I guess I'm doing it now.
Yep.
I ended up not doing the green. I ended up going to Hobby Lobby and getting one of their new, dyed yarns that Elizabeth had showed a couple weeks ago. I got the aged gold, so now mine is the gold, the orange, and the red, which looks great. I'm so happy with my colors.
It's very pretty.
Yeah. So.
And I did want to mention too, I guess there's been some controversy on that yarn at Hobby Lobby, which I understand. And I think it was Lemonade Shop said that they
Three
have
Irish
ripped
Girls.
off some of their colors, and I had no idea. I know of Lemonade Shop, but I never realized that rainbow was one of her signature colors and techniques and what have you. So I apologize if we offended anyone on that, because I literally had no idea. So,
Yeah.
but I do still
either.
think it's
Yeah.
a good cost-effective alternative for people who are on a budget.
I also feel that as knitters, we are pretty loyal to
Yes.
our indie dyers.
Yes.
We will support them and through anything.
I have a closet
And-
full,
Yes. Yeah.
and you do too.
I have a room full.
So.
Yes. So we're pretty loyal, and I believe that. I don't think this will.
And our LYSs, I mean, we try to really support everyone, so, and, big box stores, they employ people too, so
They do.
there's that side of it.
And they work for when your yarn isn't going to be here
Yeah.
on time, and you've got
It's
to
not
set
in
an
your
impact.
budget
Yeah.
or anything like that. Or
Yeah.
even baby items. Sometimes you want to use acrylic, or you want to do something an Afghan or other things. Yeah.
I guess I just don't think that we should be judging each other, because we never know each other's circumstances,
Mhm.
right?
No, yeah,
That's kind of what
we
it comes
don't.
down to. So just exercise kindness and,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I don't know, compassion.
Yeah.
So, anyway, okay,
You want to show ours?
get into the MCAL.
I am the furthest behind.
She is.
And-
You are?
Yeah, and I'm
Yes.
okay with it.
Okay.
It's okay. I'm enjoying the process.
Because I won't be caught
It's
up
a
this
journey.
week, so.
I'm hoping
There's
to
a
catch
lot of
up.
stitches
Yeah.
in this thing. A lot of
I
yarn.
calculated them because, I'm weird that way. 20,000 something in clue one, because there was a bonus clue. So first we get clue
yeah.
one,
Can we talk
which
about that?
she's done with original clue one. So go ahead and
Okay.
show original clue one.
And I just
Is
have
this
to
fall.
Kitchener this because I wanted to watch his video because I know he flips stitches around a little
He
bit.
does. So this was your original clue one. Friday comes out.
So pretty.
About, just in case you're wondering, 12,000 stitches.
That's good to know.
And I worked frantically on mine to finish it by Sunday because I knew I would have minimal knitting time during the week because of starting my job.
And what does he do? Bonus clue drops Monday morning.
He hinted about it, but then I'm using Cloudborn fibers, and I'm not 100% in love with it. It is a little bit splitty, but I think
but
with
it's so
that,
soft.
yes,
It really is
it's
soft.
I think the finished garment will be fine,
Yeah.
but picking up all those stitches on the I-cord was kind of.
I could
Okay.
see where a,
But-
a splitty
Splitty.
yarn would be a
Mhm.
little frustrating with the picking up of stitches.
Yes, and then my next color that goes in is this red.
I can't wait to
That's
see her
gonna be
add the
so
red, because
pretty.
the red will mix with this gray.
Mhm.
Mhm.
And then when the whole
And the
next
blue.
stripe section comes in, it'll be good.
Yep.
But I'm taking my time. I'm not gonna fall into the peer pressure of all the pings that hit my phone about each clue from our
We
knitting group.
literally, some days in our little group text thing, we'll have like hundreds of messages.
Yeah, I think Mary comments, she goes, I woke up to 135 text
Yes.
messages.
And then-
Sorry! My bad.
Funny.
Here's mine.
There's
That's gorgeous.
Oh, so pretty.
So this is the original clue one right here, this triangle. Bonus clue is this next section right here, which was my burnt orange with this. This is called Black Parade, but if you look at it really close, it has blues and browns in it. It's very bluish and brownish.
Yeah, move it up.
And then the next section is these stripes. I don't know if you can see some of those browns and blues change in here, but it's kind of hard
It's
to
really
see.
pretty.
Now this next section is more stripes. My next color will be the red. So up here I called it the San Francisco 49er shawl. Now I've got my burnt orange added in here.
You know what
And
the
then-
colors remind me of? My color affection.
Oh,
Do you remember that? I was like
Yeah.
that yellow color, and then I had navy, and I had tart. I had tough tart in it.
So yeah, I'm gonna, the tart's the next color. So these ended up being my, look at how much I have left of this first one.
Nice.
Maybe you can see the browns and blues there. You see how?
Oh, there you go.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Lovely.
and then saffron, and then the Hobby Lobby. So this is what I changed to.
Instead of the green.
Instead of, this was gonna be the green, but.
The green that sucked me
I
into
think
the
it
project.
lightens it up.
Yeah.
Which we'll,
It
which
looks
we'll
pretty.
see in stash enhancements, because I have it. It finally showed up, just not in time for the MCAL.
And mine's in my Bags by Awesome Granny
Mine
Halloween
too.
bag with
Mine's
Halloween
not. I thought it
gnomes,
was too small.
which is so cute.
It's okay.
And mine, I finished clue 1, and then I busted my butt when I got the bonus clue, and I just started clue 2 last night, so not too far into clue 2 yet. But, hey, you wrote
It looks
this-
like a garden party.
Yeah.
Yeah, it really looks great.
So
honestly.
my yarn, my main color is this green with pops of fuchsia and turquoise. Sorry, fuchsia and turquoise, and it's by Olan singles, and it's in life. Oh, middle of nowhere. I need to get my new glasses. They're on order. Middle of nowhere is the colorway. So that's this green color. Oh, sorry.
You're throwing stuff at me.
And then this is Copper Pot by Savvy Skeins, which is a really nice burnt orange rusty color. And then this is, the pink color is Malabrigo sock in Light of Love. And it has a lot of like, it's pink, but it has some coral running through it. So it really tied in nicely with that Copper Pot color, I thought.
Mm-hmm.
And then this is Dragonfly Fibers. Sorry, making you hold it all.
Okay, I got it.
And that is in the Cheshire Cat colorway on their Pixie base. And that I have had in stash for probably, I don't know, 6-7 years. And so I thought, oh, a good chance to stash bus. Now, I also found some mohair. It's by Suburban Stitcher. I think it's in the Tuva colorway. Or no, Neptune colorway,
You're gonna
sorry.
use that in some of the stripes?
And I'm going to use that in some of the stripes
Ooh, that'll be
for the
pretty.
next
This next clue.
clue 2. Yes.
It's perfect.
So, but yeah, I think it's fun and colorful, and I love it, and I guess I'm glad I'm doing it. Even though it is going to be a little stressful, but I'm going to take the pressure off myself. If I get behind, I'm not going to worry about it.
Just be like, Melissa's way, way, way.
That's right. I'll train the Melissa train. Yeah. So.
I kind of have a little whip.
I was about to say, you have a little
That's
bit.
really pretty.
This is my next crocheting project.
Also a dishcloth, right?
It's a pot
Oh,
holder.
pot holder. Oh, and that, so you leave that open.
So-
We'll also sew it eventually.
Okay.
You
So
flip
the-
it inside out and then you sew it up.
Oh, gotcha.
So
Okay.
as you're crocheting it, it kind of looks like a bucket.
Oh.
And then you fold it to where you're going to seam it closed. Because you'll seam this closed, you'll whip stitch this.
Okay.
And it'll be a
I love that
pot
color.
and then this won't have a
So
seam at all.
soft.
It's one of
Matches
the
your
stripy.
kitchen. Perfect.
I'm actually giving it to my husband's aunt
Oh, are you?
because she hosts Thanksgiving every year.
Oh,
And I thought it would be nice.
That's
And they're really
nice.
nice dishcloths. I don't know
Yeah.
what we're going to do for Thanksgiving
Pot
this
holders.
year, but I don't know if we're going to go to Katy, Texas or not
Oh,
for it
yeah.
this year because I
I don't know
know.
what we're doing yet either.
Color, yeah.
Yep. But I thought these are, my friend Margie made me a pair and they're the nicest pot holders ever. You just, I think I chained 42 and then you work one side of the chain, all single crochets, and then you do 2 in one chain and then you work back and then you do 2 on the other end and you just keep on single crocheting until it's done.
Oh, wow.
Sounds
It's-
great.
It is. And I took it to vote with me and so.
I
made
took
the
my
sweets.
I took my linen staple sweater because it was easy. I'm a non-thinker.
Nice.
Mhm.
I'm hoping not to be in line today. I'm hoping just to get right through.
There you go. That should
So
work.
we'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Okay.
Any other whips?
That's all I have. I have a
Me
few
too.
socks going at home, but I didn't bother bringing them.
I have, I just wanted to show some sock cranks that these will be my Elizabeth crankies. This is for one of Antonio's friend's fathers that's going to be at the birthday party next weekend. Antonio turns 9 on Friday.
Oh my
Wow,
gosh.
almost double digits.
I know, and then this is
I
for my
love this
mother.
one.
So
That's
these were
beautiful.
cranked on 72, so I'm
Mhm.
excited to get these started. But
Mm-hmm.
that's all I have.
All right. How about stash enhancements?
So Elizabeth and I were bad.
Yeah, I have like 3, no 4. But mine are real tiny.
So the last time we podcast a couple weeks ago, we did it at Carrie's, and then that was in San Antonio. And afterwards, Melissa and I went out for lunch and met up with another one of our friends, Mary, and we went to Unraveled, which is one of the local yarn stores in San Antonio. And I hadn't been there since last year, so pre-COVID. So I wanted to try to give them some love, and
How much love did you give them?
a little bit. Sweater's worth.
Sweater's worth of love.
Yeah.
They had this yarn. It was, I don't know if they were doing a chunk show or what, but they
I
had
think-
20%
Yeah.
off.
25.
25%. So
Yes.
this is Queensland collection of Rainbow Beach.
So pretty.
Pure
It's a
Australian superwash merino.
It's a
Or
sport
superwash
weight.
wool.
So I got 3 of each, and they will become the horse.
I want to say horse whisperer.
Ghost
Ghost
horse?
horse.
Ghost Horse by Caitlin Hunter.
Yes.
I think this will be really pretty.
Yeah.
Something that I don't usually wear these colors.
Yeah, I think it'll be
So,
nice for you.
Yeah. Yep, I'm excited to do some color work. It's been
Mhm.
a while. And then also my
We'll probably start it in January.
I don't know.
Gotta get through all the stuff.
I got my October shipment from Savvy Skeins, her movie club. This is called Sweeney Todd, and I'm absolutely in love with this. It
It's
looks-
beautiful color.
It reminds me of the movie completely. It has
Pop of
of red
Yeah.
in there, and then it came with a really cute stitch marker of some scissors, and it made me want to watch the movie.
I don't think I've ever seen that movie.
It's pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
It's a little bit dark, but it's good.
Yeah.
So I love this. And then because I'm trying to learn how to crochet, I might have put in the Mythics order for
She might have. Maybe.
It's not my well, I always say it's not my fault, but it's totally my fault.
I had nothing to do with it.
Nothing to do with it. I've been watching a lot of podcasts, and they always talk about making dishcloths.
Mhm.
So I ordered all like the green colors because green was kind of an accent in our house.
Mhm.
So I got this one, and this one is called Flower Girl.
Is it self-striping?
I think so.
Oh,
Maybe
okay.
this is just
It's multi.
variegated.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like it's
Okay.
like a
Nice.
And then this one, my hair is on it. She worsted sea turtle.
Cute.
And then I think I got 2 of these because I feel like they're good where
Oh,
I
very
can
neutral.
put in if I
Gray.
run out. This is ash.
I've made a couple dishcloths for Paige in that because her kitchen's gray.
And then this one is
Jalapeno.
I got I got 2 of
Perfect.
these. So everybody's gonna get a crochet dishcloth for Christmas. Even if
Nice.
they don't want one. I have 99 to go. And that's about all my stash enhancements.
All right.
It's a lot.
Good.
I got a
Keep the
new.
economy going.
I got a new Bags for Awesome Granny bag because she's my favorite. I get the extra large Christmas gnomes.
I was very tempted to get this one, but I did not. I was good.
I got the same just so we can show size comparison, but I got the, I guess it's called the medium.
The large.
Or the
Mine's
large?
the extra
Okay,
large, or
sorry.
just the large.
Yep.
So,
It's so cute.
super cute.
The detail on the handle. Oh,
How the
that's
gnomes
my
go-
favorite.
How
How
the
the
gnomes
gnomes
go
go
up
down,
and
up and
down.
down the handle. So cute.
The hardware.
So,
Just perfect.
yeah.
Just perfect.
Such good quality.
Mm-hmm.
And then I got these 2. It is their faults.
I'll take blame for
Completely.
this.
Completely.
Not completely, but I'll take a third of
So
it.
pretty.
I finally broke down and got a hokey sling box bag.
I love that color.
It's just like Elizabeth's, but instead of black, I got stone.
That color is so pretty.
So you can
So
see.
neutral.
I love it. I absolutely love
Mhm.
it. And what else did I get? I got my green. That was
Yay.
gonna be in my house. It's called Joshua Tree. I'm
That's
at
a
a little
really pretty
Taj.
green.
Mm-hmm.
Don't know. I have to find something to make do with this.
Mm.
My hedgehog blanket, October.
That's so pretty.
Yarn came in. It's called Ghost. It's kind of hard to get the lighting right, but it's like a off-white grayish with a lavender.
So pretty.
And then my last one, when I was at Hobby Lobby picking up the yellow. I don't know if this happens to other people that knit and crochet, but it happens to me quite frequently. I don't know if you guys remember one of our first podcasts, first or second, I made this black crocheted wrap that had these pockets
Oh,
for
yeah.
Shyla that had some fringe at the end, and I finished it. Well, Peyton, Darlene's granddaughter, had tagged her on Facebook, said to make one. So I said, I'll make one for Shyla. Well, then I'm a member of this, it's a romance authors group, and I've become friends with a couple of the ladies, and one of the ladies said, hey, if anybody wants to make this for me, I'm game. Well, then the author replies on the comment and says, Carrie Schlager Ramirez can make it, because my whole name's on my Facebook. And I was like, actually, I've already made one, and I insert a picture of Shyla wearing hers, whatever. And she had asked me, I told her, so if you want one, you need to tell me. So she wanted an electric glue. So I have like nine or 10 skeins of this that I picked up at Hobbit's Yarn Bee. Fleece Light.
Cute.
It's about the weight because it needs to be bulky. So I picked this up to make that exact same wrap. It's crocheted, it's not knit. So anyway, I get pulled into projects by people. So.
We're influenced.
But I'm going to enjoy it. So
Is that it?
that's it.
Okay.
Your turn.
So I got a few bags. In addition to the bags for Awesome Granny, I got a bag that came up, I don't know if it was on my Etsy feed or something, from a maker called JD Studios 480. Who I had not heard of, so I was quite happy. But the bag I just fell in love with because Carrie and I both love football.
We do.
And
Big football
I just thought that
fans.
was absolutely
Let's see her
darling.
tag.
And it came really quickly, and the quality's really nice. It has a progress keeper that you could use it as a progress keeper on the zipper pull, and just super cute.
Very cute.
It's very well made.
Yeah, the craftsmanship on it is spot on. So.
Very nice. It's sturdy too. It's canvas-ish.
Yep. So
Very
that was an
cute.
Etsy shop. And then I got another hoagie bag. I got the extra large hobo bag in the dark blue color, and I have all my pins on it. So this is like the one Melissa showed last time, her gray one, but this is in the dark blue. So, yeah.
And Elizabeth also was sweet and picked us up pokey pins.
Yeah, see that hoagie pin? Elizabeth gave both myself and Melissa one. So
Yeah.
cute. Thank you.
You're
Which is
welcome.
the same as this one right here.
That was one of the new pins she had. And I also got another bag called the Baul bag, which is, I forget what this leather is called. It begins with a V, Manchetta or Vanketta or something leather, which is like a natural nude leather. And when I got the bag, I'm like, oh, it's so cute. It's just kind of something that I got to keep on the side of my knitting table where I generally knit. And it opens up. I'll show
Oh,
you.
it opens up perfectly.
So it opens up like that, and I got it to keep all my
She's got like stitch markers, some
my
of her little needle sets.
all my mini sock needle sets and sleeve needle sets and what have you, and a needle sizer thing, and just little notion pouches, because before they would just be scattered all over my table, and then I could never find anything when I needed it. But
Then you had to buy more.
yeah, exactly. So anyway, I'm happy with it. And when I first got it, I opened it up. I'm like, I said to Carrie, I go, it's kind of naked. It looks like it needs
Yeah.
clothing on it or something.
Yeah.
But I know that what happens is it pantines over time. So
It will.
I'm anxious. Yeah.
Just like the straps of
Yeah.
all these other bags.
But it's a beautiful bag, really nice quality, and I'm very happy with it. So that
Perfect.
was my
Perfect for your
bags.
notions.
And then I've got a bunch of yarn. So I had ordered. I subscribe to the Knit Stars. I
I
have all
just
5
don't-
seasons, which is done by Loops in Oklahoma.
Mhm.
And it's if you don't know about it or haven't heard of it, check it out. It's you can get to just Google Knit Stars and you'll get a bunch of information on it. But it's instructional videos and different designers, interviews, a lot of high quality videos that are shot. They do it over the year and then it's released in the fall, usually in November. And they'll have anywhere from
6 to 8.
6 to 8,
Yeah.
or
Quite a
maybe
few.
even more.
You get
Yeah.
patterns and yarn.
Yeah, you get patterns and stuff, and then they always have a marketplace that you can pre-order yarn for that will go with the project, but you don't have to, but
Right.
they usually have some special colorways. So this is one of them. It's Volmiza, and it's called Goblin's Gold, and it's superwash
It's the blend.
merino blend. Yeah, it's really nice.
It has cashmere in it.
Yes. And so I got 3 skeins of that.
It's a
for
sport weight.
sweater. Yes, it's a sport
It's about 560 yards a skein because it's 150 grams.
It's super squishy and
Yes.
soft. So that came.
I made my 3-color cashmere shawl with some blend. Not all blend, but some blend.
And then this was from Kitty Pride Fibers, which was one of the special dyers that was selected, and it's called Truest Lavender, and this was a special Knit Stars colorway. And it's a very pale lavender with quite a bit of depth to it.
Yeah.
A tonal. So pretty. So I just got 1 skein of that.
She got 3 skeins in the green.
Yeah, 3
Sweater.
skeins of the green, yeah, for sweater, sorry. Then I also ordered from
This one I
Hue
love.
Loco, which I've always loved for yarn. I've never purchased any, but I saw this colorway and I thought, okay, I need to get on the Hue Loco bandwagon. So I did, and this color is called Marshmallow, and it was it's spun sock, and it's the extra large skein, so it's 600 yards, so it's 150 grams.
I love the speckle in
And
here.
it's called Marshmallow. It's just got a lot of little, I don't know, just subtle
It's
colors.
a little bit more gray in real life,
Yeah.
but the natural windows are kind of blowing it out a little bit,
Yeah.
where it looks more purple.
It's just really pretty color.
It's gorgeous.
So I got
Very
2
nice.
of those for a sweater. Then Suburban Stitcher
Had to have a sale.
had to have a sale, and I love fluff. And I couldn't decide, so I just got a bunch. So this is her Surrey Silk, which is a 74% baby Surrey alpaca and 26%
It
silk.
feels really nice.
Yeah, it's super soft. And it doesn't shed as much as mohair.
This
It's a
is
little
called
heavier than
freshly
mohair.
cut.
And this is Tuva.
Which is what you're gonna put into.
Yeah, but I'm using the mohair and the
Oh,
Stevie
okay.
West, yeah. And then this is one of her signature colors, Predictability, which I think is kind of one of the colors that put her on the map. And this is Red Hot, which I just think will be a fun pop in something.
It's a hot red. It's very
Yeah.
nice.
And then this is Demure, which is a very, very pale pink. So I got a bunch of those. For my stash, let's see what else.
Oh, is this knit?
Oh, that's my Knit Star tote. So if you ordered a certain dollar amount, you got it delivered in this really nice canvas tote.
Knit the worlds together.
Yeah,
Very
I thought it was
nice.
super cute.
Mhm.
So then the yarn that Melissa and I got from Unraveled to do the
Ghost horse.
Ghost Horse. I was going to say Horse Whisperer, which was a movie. So I got a sweater quantity of that.
This one's called Sydney Sands, and this one's called Mockingbird.
And then I got, also Hue Loco. This was one of her new colorways called Pistachio.
Oh, that's
and I got
cute.
just a
Wow.
50-gram skein. And this is River Stones, also a 50-gram skein, which I'll just use for socks probably. Because I can get a pair of socks out of 50 grams if I use accent for heels and toes. those. And then yesterday I delivered the sample ornaments that I had done for Allie of Savvy Skeins, and she was doing a trunk show at the Knitting Cup in Georgetown, Texas. And so I had to,
Of course.
get a couple.
Had to go to the bathroom and go inside and.
So that's her colorway Castle on her Sensible sock. And it's really nice gray and taupey color. And
Pops of green.
pops
like
of green in
rose.
it. Super pretty.
She does good speckle.
And then this one is the Labradorite colorway, which is one of her newer colorways with green, a little bit of turquoisey blue. Super pretty.
They're all
Yeah.
beautiful.
Those, and then this is from Forbidden Fiber Co. And this is on the Fortitude, and it's Fortitude base, which is superwash merino sock weight, and it is called Winter Wonderland from the Christmas Holiday Collection. And it's
Pretty.
I love these
black,
colors.
it's gray,
Black,
So moody.
and yeah, it's kind of a moody Christmas.
Mauvey purple.
And this is from her Harry Potter Yarn Club from the November, must have been from 2019,
Yeah.
called Yule Ball, and also on the Fortitude base, which is a sock weight, and it's beautiful. The greens and the cream.
I've
And
been in a green mood, huh?
I have. Yeah.
It's because I made her pull all her greens out.
Yeah.
I think that's
To meet
it.
me.
Oops, losing my shawl here. Yeah, I think that's it. Okay, that's all I got, I think. Oh, no, one more. Sorry, not yarn. But this was from the Grocery Girls podcast. I got a couple pom-poms.
Are they
These
green?
are cute.
Actually, one of them is green. How fun is that? Like a tealy green.
Oh wow, those are really pretty. I'll
Yeah.
have to order some of those.
And then this one has like a light blue underbase.
Those are
And it's
really
fun. So I got those. Oh, and I forgot I ordered a pin from them as well.
Is that
They're-
one of those max?
It's like they have
Yes.
like this ribbon. Grocery Girls.
Yeah.
So cute. There's a shopping cart with yarn balls. It's just cute.
That's their logo.
Yes.
And then a pin that they had done by Max the Knitter. It's their beaver pin. I ordered that as well. I have to put that on my bag. I forgot. So. And I think that's it.
Oh my goodness.
Wow,
Yeah.
we made it through. Good job.
Okay.
Oh no,
Sorry.
Pom-poms
juggling
everywhere.
her balls. Tossing her balls.
Don't let them hit the floor.
Can I just stop?
They'll get covered in cat hair.
Oh, look
Oh,
at
that's
that.
perfect.
How
It's
did
gonna
I
go
know?
Gonna make a hat.
I
It's gonna be
don't know.
perfect.
So pretty. Okay. Anyway. What else? Giveaway.
Thanks.
You want to talk about our
Oh,
giveaway?
yes.
Oh yeah, giveaway. So I know we said last time that we podcast that we were gonna draw a winner from all of our subscribers.
I don't know how to find subscribers.
You can't find your subscribers in your YouTube
Thought
list.
we could draw a
there's-
winner.
Plus there, yeah.
I don't know how to contact you.
Plus there's some people that choose to remain private, which is fine. There's some people that don't have an account and the whole 9 yards. So we want you to comment on this post on this YouTube. Make a comment. Put either your Instagram name or your Ravelry name. Tell us which one it is, so we're not, in the wrong place. Instagram name, Ravelry name. If you do not have Instagram or Ravelry, you can email us at purledintx@gmail.com.
Podcast@gmail.
Oh, sorry, I said it all wrong. purledintx@gmail.com. And tell us, please enter me, and then we'll make a little entry
Make an
for
entry
you.
for you.
So the reason we need either a Ravelry, Instagram, or for you to email us is because we need to get a hold of you if you're the winner. And then next podcast we will draw a winner, and then you'll be able to choose a bag from Bags for Awesome Granny's shop, and she'll ship it directly to you. So
We'll figure out this technology thing.
yeah, eventually it might take us a while, but we'll get there. I
Yes.
mean, so
Okay. Tips? You got a knitting tip
Melissa's
for us or a
got the-
crochet tip? or-
Melissa's got the tip for
I
us.
saw someone posted on Instagram. Let me get my sweater out as a demonstration. I did not use this tip while making the sweater. Just so you know.
But now you wished you had.
I did, yes.
Yeah.
When you are doing sleeve increases and decreases, if you have the little clippy stitch markers, let's say if you have 10 increases, just take your stitch markers,
All 10 of them.
clip them on the bottom right here, and then when you do a decreased row, you put them right here. So then when you're like, oh my gosh, how many decreases have I done? Instead of counting all of these, you can just go down here and count how many you have left. And then if you're car knitting or anywhere else, you don't have to search for stitch markers because they
It's
are
already attached.
attached.
That's a really good idea.
Mhm.
Very
I
good
like that
idea.
idea.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Good tip.
Thank you.
And then, I know I've been like, before where I haven't marked them, even with markers on my sleeve, and then I'm like, okay, is this a decrease? And, I'm straining my eyes trying to figure out, a decrease here, how many have I done? Yeah, so that's a really good idea.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I also did a Zoom call. It was hosted by Hill Country Weavers, and it was with Laura Zander, and she is the owner of Jimmy Bean's Wool and Mantosh Yarns. It's been over a year since they purchased Madeline Tosh Yarns.
It has been a while.
So I guess she said it was a hot mess when she got it. So,
Great colors, though. Great
Yes,
yarn.
yes, but I guess it was a mess.
Okay.
So, they're trying to work with local designers to bring I believe they've worked with Vicki Howell and some other people so they can create their own colorways and their own patterns. They're all about trying to help local people, which is really neat.
Oh, that's good.
They've got a new label that they have used recycled paper for that, and then a little barcode space for shop owners because they're trying to make sure shop owners can put their barcodes on them.
And not cover up
Mhm.
the details. Yeah,
That's a great idea.
And then they said they put like a little message inside the labels. So I haven't bought their yarn in a while, so that was kind of interesting here. They're really trying to give back to the community and try to help us support the yarn industry and local yarn shops, which I think is amazing.
That's great.
Another thing they've done since COVID has happened is everything is free shipping. You can order
I didn't even realize
one
that.
skein of yarn from Jimmy Bean's Wool for $7 because I've done it, and they will ship it for free to you.
Oh, wow.
Nice.
Mhm.
We are not paid to say any of this.
No,
Right.
we're
They
not. We have
want
no affiliation. It's- yeah,
Okay.
no kickbacks. No, just tucking.
Their newest yarn is called Triple Twist. I believe it's a heavier base yarn. They buy their yarn and everything from locally family-owned mills in South Africa and Peru. They're working on trying to get their bases quite right. They're thinking about having smaller selection but really good quality bases. Some of the designers they worked with was Josh Bennett, and they kept on saying something about how he looks good with his shirt off, but I haven't checked it out yet.
I'm surprised you haven't checked that out yet because that's the
Actually,
first
that's
thing
it.
I'm going to check.
It's
Do
coming
your
out.
research.
It's actually coming out. He's dropping his patterns October 19th, and then also with Vicki
Put
Howell.
that in your calendar. See if you can find him shirtless.
So that's tomorrow.
Yeah, that is. That's tomorrow.
Okay, we're looking for Josh Bennett shirtless.
Yes, please. Add a picture below in the comments. I don't know.
Audrey.
So they have a charity called Community Love Fund, and what they're trying to do is just bring the knitting community together, which is really awesome. I
Nice.
think we need more love.
Yes.
More love
Absolutely.
and community.
The whole country
Yes.
needs more love.
The world.
Let's see what else I took notes on. So they're trying to raise, basically they want to take like people who want to be designers and trying to give them a platform where they can become designers and be well known,
Oh.
more known.
Hey, you've designed a few things. You should,
I have.
yeah. She needs to write some of that up because she's got all the time in the world to write
There-
up your pro.
One's written, one's half written, and I just need to send them to a tech editor. And someone did give me a connection to a tech editor. I just haven't taken that step because the knitting community kind of got ugly for a while, and I was afraid. So, but
I
this
can
year
understand
it's on my list to do.
I'll test it.
Me too.
Because I got nothing
You
going
tested
on.
one of them.
No, I never
Oh no, you
did.
didn't.
No, I
You did. You just
volunteered.
modeled them.
And then, so they're trying to work on inclusivity and opportunities and building networks, which is awesome. They're also thinking about doing a 2021 subscription knit-along, which I think would be really
Oh.
interesting as
Which
well.
is what I'm doing with that blanket. It's
Oh,
a Jimmy
okay,
Bean's
so
wool
like that.
subscription.
Yeah.
I mean, it's Hedgehog Yarns,
Yeah.
and it's I don't know where he's local to, but it's a new designer to me.
Okay.
And that knit along, it's actually a knit along or a crochet along. When you get your monthly packet with that yarn came my instructions for either crochet or my instructions
Okay.
for knit. So I could have knit the blanket or crocheted the blanket.
Yeah.
And they've done it before. They've done like December ones. They've got advent calendars with these very nice boxes with the little drawer that you open
Yes.
up every
Every
day
year.
of the month of December. And I knit a shawl from that a couple of years ago when I was home for surgery and stuff. So they have a lot of nice knit alongs and
Yeah.
crochet alongs and all the different things.
They also said that they would love to support your LYSs.
Mhm.
So they would rather have you shop in LYSs versus their online store. And they would be willing to dye your LYS a custom colorway just to make sure if you want it
Oh,
that
how
they would go with
nice.
it.
Oh.
There. Mhm.
Really stepping up. That's
Yeah, it's
amazing.
really nice.
That is very nice.
Because there's room in the industry for everyone.
There
Big,
is.
small, middle, in between, color,
There is.
whatever.
I agree.
There's room for everybody. We
I
just
agree.
need to embrace everybody and not judge people so
Yes.
harshly.
So I love that they're bringing strength to the industry and
Yes.
that they are supporting local families. and
Positive.
very-
That's great.
And then
Kudos to you,
she
JD.
says she works like sick from when she gets up to when she goes to bed, but she does make sure that she gets about 9 hours of sleep. She is a very busy
Hard
person.
worker.
Wow. Wow.
It was a
Okay.
very good Zoom meeting. I enjoyed it a lot. So
Good.
they did a
Awesome.
good job.
Good.
That's awesome.
So I think it was free and good
Nice.
information, and I will definitely purchase Mad Tosh yarns.
Yeah.
So
Nice.
try out their new bases. So,
All right. Is that it?
I think
Anything
that's all we have.
All right.
Please enter below. Drop
Yeah.
us your Instagram name or your Ravelry name. Tell us which one it is, or send us an email. If you like it, give us a thumbs up. Share with your friends, and
Trying to-
hopefully you keep coming back.
Trying
Yes,
to build
thank
our
you.
base. We appreciate your time.
Yes.
Sure.
Mm-hmm.
And oh,
Carrie is making us addicted to tea. If you guys have any favorite teas
oh yeah,
below, please let us know.
we're all tea drinkers.
Very loving tea. Elizabeth brought us this one right here.
This is a really good one by Harney and Sons, and it's Hot Cinnamon Sunset. They have a hot cinnamon or a spicy cinnamon, but the
I have hot cinnamon loose leaf at home.
Okay.
That I mix with a chai. I have a loose leaf chai
Okay.
because I love chai tea.
Yeah.
But this one, I wish there was
the sunset. The hot cinnamon sunset is, I think, one of the stronger of their cinnamon ones, and it's so good. It's got a sweet, natural sweetness to it. I think it's either
I wish
from
you
the
could
cinnamon
smell
or the
this.
clove.
It's amazing.
It
It's
is.
a really good tea.
Yeah,
I
We're
highly
all gonna be
recommend it.
drinking tea when this is over.
Yeah, I can't wait to get home and make a cup of this tea. I mean, it's going to be amazing. So
Mhm. So if you guys have any favorite teas or anything else,
let us know.
yeah, it would be great to hear from you guys too.
Yes. Are any ideas of things you want us to cover?
I know we're
Yeah,
trying
let's
to
go.
get Allie from Savvy Skeins on here with us as well, but she's busy. She's
Busy.
got a lot of trunk shows and stuff
Yeah.
coming up, so.
But she'll come on soon.
And we'll get Darlene on here soon enough
Yes.
as well. You just need to bring her in as well.
Yep.
Oh, like everybody comes on, you get a dishcloth, and you get a dishcloth. Yes!
She's going to have all the
Funny.
dishcloths. Okay, guys.
All right.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
We'll see you soon.
Stay safe.
Bye.
Bye bye. And
Bye.
vote.
Go vote.
Vote.